Okay, so what we got going on today is we've tilled up a couple acres that were under, well, I guess the first thing we did was we cut a bunch of blackberries down that were covering the fields out here. Then we tilled them up after mowing them for about a year. Tilled them up and then put down some lime. That didn't go so good. And now we got a seed spreader. We're gonna go spread a couple hundred pounds of seed out on the pasture way out here. So we're gonna hook up a what's it called, a Moultrie ATV Food Plot Spreader to the back of one of the quads and see how it works for spreading out seed. We'll find out. Okay, here it is, the Moultrie ATV Food Plot Spreader. So you can use these things to do seed. I'll be real honest about this thing at Cabela's. I don't love buying stuff from Cabela's. A lot of reasons for that. But I wanted something really good and heavy duty. Now this says it has a heavy duty 12-volt motor. We'll see. I was trying to buy something US made. I couldn't find anything. This year there's been a super big shortage on equipment like this, and last year and the year before. And what I've also found is some of these companies are going out of business or stopping production. So the company I was gonna buy one of these from, I called them up because I'm a dealer for them where I work, and they said, oh, sorry, we don't make those anymore, even though they're in the catalog. So this was like 170 bucks. You know, food plot spreader, it's just spreading seed. So this should be able to spread the pasture seed we're doing. So but we're gonna set this up, make sure we can get it on the quad here, and then we'll look at the seed and we'll go out and spread it. It should be a real blast. Okay, so what do we got here? We got some arms, must be to hook it to the rack. Metal thing, that's probably for reaching back and opening the chute. And then a big box of stuff inside the hopper. The hopper's plastic, I like that. You always want a poly hopper spreaders, unless you're really good at upkeep and cleaning stuff, because metal hoppers will rot out almost immediately. What's in here? A thing that says Moultrie. I think that's how you pronounce it. It must be for covering the top if it's raining, which it kind of is sprinkling right now. I guess I could stop seeds from bursting out the top too. Okay, here's the big guy. So this looks okay. Got a little guard on the back to prevent seeds from shooting the wrong way. This is plastic, which that's fine. It's kind of loosey-goosey. A little 12-volt motor. Connections, and we'll connect this to the battery with looks like some alligator clips with an on-off switch like you'd use on a lamp. So cool. I'm gonna attach this thing on here and we'll see what happens. Okay, we've got this thing together. They gave you some little U-bolts to kind of hold this to the frame so it's not going to slide off. This little handle opens and closes your chute. This little handle is janky. Maybe I put it on wrong. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, the electrical just goes down under the seat. Here's the on-off switch. So let's get this thing out in this field and start spreading. Alright, so this thing's working pretty good so far. This hopper will take about 1/3 of a 50-pound bag of this grass seed. You can see it's real fine. If you're interested in what kind of mix it is, it's going to take a while to do this. I just did this little section here. I got about 10 times that amount to do. I put about 1/3 a bag there. I got 5 or 6 bags, so that's what I'll do. I'll just slowly start spreading. And my tires are kind of smashing it in, which is good. We're still going to go through with the roller, so yeah, I'll just keep hoofing along with this thing. Keep spreading this seed as thick as I can. And then come through with the roller and smash it down. And we've been getting rain this weekend. We'll get more rain. We'll see how it goes. Not going good if the seed don't come out. There we go. So even with this gate closed, I might be able to tighten this up more, but the seed kind of comes out, and if you get it too tight, you can't move it. So I'll have to play with that a little bit. Okay, we got all the seeds spread. Now we're gonna get the roller, see if we can roll it all, push it into the dirt. Okay, so this spreader did pretty good. I had 200 pounds of seed to spread. It did fine. So this again is the, here's the box, the Moultrie Food Plot Spreader. The motor ran real good. It spread the seed just fine. I was kind of worried about the fine seed spreading. I shouldn't have been worried about it. It did good. You gotta drive slow. You know, everything's pretty easy to use. This thing, I've got to figure out this thing. That's a little funky, and I think I got to tighten up this blocker thing so the seed doesn't spread out of there. But I think this is usually made for bigger seed. But no, it's spread grass seed fine. It'll probably spread what do you call it? De-icer. That's the other thing I thought we could use it for. And then we could overseed this pasture. But no, that was exciting. It worked really well. Instead of using the cover on the top, instead of using that, I just ended up cutting the grass seed bag and just flopping it in there. This thing holds 50 pounds, no problem. But yeah, I was kind of worried. You know, made in China, 160 bucks. The stuff I was looking at was a few hundred. It holds up good, and it's easy to take off. I can just flip these clips, pull that off, and just leave that little rack on there if you want. So yeah, there we go. Seeding with the Moultrie ATV Food Plot and Seed Spreader. On the C-Force 500, also Chinese. I guess I'm just having a Chinese day. Okay, now I'm hungry. All right, we'll see you later.